Yeah, it's time. Bring it on.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you. I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can hear you, but faintly.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me louder now?
You are audible.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay, my screen. I don't know if it's showing yet.
Loading.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I don't have a lot of slides. My topic is going agile, and I hope like with my few slides you guys can get this is like simple as simple. Sha. From the image on my screen, like what can you guys get from this image of these people? Does anybody want to like tell me what do you like see in this image? Do I have to
Agile going
point
live.
out? Yeah, I know there's agile there, but with these people now sitting around. What can you get from the picture?
Okay. Um, I can see teamwork. I can see everyone on their toes. I can see cooperation and everything that is concerned with ensuring that the work or the project comes out fine.
Okay, thank you. I think that's faith. Yeah, I okay. What I heard was teamwork. I didn't really hear anything else you said. And agile is mostly about teamwork, mostly about collaboration, mostly about communication. That's like what agile promotes. And if you want to define agile as simple as possible, you say the ability to move and think quickly and easily, or move in a quick and coordinate fashion. And the world of software development, one of the goals of adopting Agile is to produce working and working quality software in a short and fast time. And this method is called continuous delivery. Where if you have like a project, you have to like break down the project into simpler tasks. So you could start from there. So you could start from there and move. And the principles that guide this procedure, or should I say methodology, Agile is a methodology in project management, and it has a
Hello, I'm saying.
sorry, I think the internet took me off.
Yeah. I'm just going. It's time. Enjoy.
Can you guys see my screen again?
Still sharing.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Like I said, Agile is a methodology in project management, and it has a set of principles that must be followed in order for it to work as it should. So, and the four main values, which is called the Agile Manifesto, are individuals and interactions over
Emeka,
processes and
Emeka,
rules.
your screen is not showing up.
Okay, let
It's,
me.
I think it's your own network. We can see your screen, Nika. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I can see
Okay,
that.
thank you. Okay, thank you. Like I was saying, Agile Manifesto, these are the four main values underneath it. And it's saying the ones on the left are valued more than the ones on the right. It's not like the ones on the right are not important, but in Agile, we consider individuals and interactions over the processes and tools. We consider a working software over comprehensive documentation. It doesn't mean like the documentation is not important. The documentation is important, but we have to make sure that what we are doing works. We value customer collaboration over contract negotiation, and we value responding to change over following the plan. That's Agile. That's Agile. So, and going agile, like I was saying in the beginning, it's all about communication, continuous improvement, teamwork, and this. Because when some people are see me or hear me, hello,
Can hear you.
I can hear you.
hello, can you guys see me?
I can't see you.
Hello.
Coming up.
I can't see
Okay,
you.
thank you. I hope my screen is still on. Like I was saying,
Your screen is still coming up.
you can't see me. Who can see me?
Just stop sharing your
I
screen
see
and
you.
come back.
Okay, I should go ahead then. I think.
I think you are stopped.
Can you guys hear me or can you guys see me? Everything is cracking. I can't really get the answer.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
No. Internet network issues. I think internet network is very bad this morning.
I'm hoping it's better now. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can see your videos.
I think I need to like go back. Okay. Can somebody like tell me the last place they might have missed something? Because, or should I just move on?
Yeah, just you want to do last time. Going agile.
Okay. Okay, like I said, going agile, my topic, and going agile is all about teamwork, like Faith said. It's all about communication. It's all about continuous improvement, and this is going to work effectively if everybody do what they are supposed to do. Because it wouldn't make sense if, like, a part of a team collaborate, they communicate, and maybe they are tagged on Slack and they respond, and a part of the team doesn't, it's going to really affect the it's going to really affect the improvement of the team. And some of the benefits of going agile is it provides a way of managing uncertainty for organization. Just like I said, when you have like a large project you have to work on, and you divide the project into smaller bits. To start working on those bits, you begin to notice that you are able to you are able to see what might go wrong before it actually goes wrong. It helps to improve teamwork. It helps to improve innovation, whereby teams come together to solve a large technical problem. Just like when you guys have a task, and everybody's like, how do we go about this? And everybody start bringing different ideas. Agile helps that. It helps improve transparency. Just like I was saying, if you're tagged somewhere and maybe you didn't respond when you're supposed to respond, it will show that Agile promotes this, and to show that okay, you are the one who isn't being transparent in this task. And from my image here, you can see some of the benefits of going agile, that we have more control, better productivity, better quality, high customer satisfaction because it really values the customers, and high return on investment. There are many more benefits. And I'm saying agile versus waterfall. Waterfall is another different methodology, and agile, like I said, is based on continuous delivery. Or waterfall is just a sequential life model. You can see from the image on the screen, it's kind of saying differences between both of them. You can see waterfall on the left. Waterfall just goes straight from requirements to design to implementation to verification to maintenance. But agile, once there is a once they are planning and they start execution, maybe they get a feedback, they have to come back to planning again to iterate that feedback they got into their project. And in waterfall, it says one phase ends before the next begins. But that's not the case with agile. Like I said, when you start executing, you could get feedback and start working on that feedback. But with waterfall, if you get a feedback, we move on. There's no way to implement that because they already plan ahead. And finally, say waterfall values planning ahead. Like whatever they plan from the beginning, that's what they're going to like see to the end of the project. But agile, they are planning something and they notice that okay, we could also implement this, or this thing that we planned might not really work at this particular period of time. In agile, they could implement that and try to make it better. And these are some of the terminologies involved in Agile. And so, first one is Scrum, which is a framework under the Agile. It also has its own predefined roles, responsibilities, and meetings. Just like if you say daily stand-up, it's called daily Scrum to some people. That's also part of Scrum meetings. We have the backlog, which is a changing list of product requirements based on customers' needs. It, then we have sprints, which is a fixed length iteration during which one user story or backlog item is transformed into a potentially shippable deliverable. Like I said, a sprint could be like a project divided into small bits of work, and we are like, okay, this little bit of work, we want to work with it at this period of time. Product owner is a role in product development team responsible for managing the product backlog. Example of a backlog is Trello, and user stories just based on the customer's needs, and it follows the format as, let me just say, let me just give for example, as a student, I want to let me say, if you are working on, let me say, a software for teaching, let me say like Python. So one user story from your customer which you work with will be, as a student, I want to be able to learn at my own pace so that I can be really good at it. So that's like, I don't know if you guys get, but that's like how one of the user stories could be like, shows how it would benefits the user and what you could work on. And so from this thing I said now, you should be able to get that. The person wants to learn in his own pace. So maybe the lessons can be divided into like 1 hour or 2 hours, depending. So I think that's the end of my presentation. Thank you all for listening, and please, if you have any questions. Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. You're
Okay,
done.
thank you. Yes.
Okay. Oh, good then. Do you have any question for us? Probably just ask a question. Let people understand what you're saying since morning. Potential people are following you.
Okay, I should
So,
ask a question or what?
Yes, yes,
I have a
evaluation of the
question.
class. It's evaluation, please.
Victor, do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, so you just talked about the waterfall now, and
Yeah.
in what I just see or from my own understanding so far, I feel isn't the waterfall better than the agile? Because the waterfall is
I
like
wouldn't say
you said the waterfall is like you take it step by step, right? Until one step finish, before you
yes,
take the next
yes.
step. But the
Yeah.
agile, you have to like everything. They'll be taking it as in it's not as if they'll be done with one before they move to the next one. So I don't know. Can you please
It's not
explain?
like sorry, it's not like different projects. Like I said, I don't think there's anyone better. Some people just prefer one to the other, and there are some projects where it's one is being used instead of using the other one. Like you don't work on multiple projects at a time for Agile. It's just the same project, but as you keep working, like Agile values feedback. You keep working on the project, and if you get a feedback and it's something that the project manager says it can be worked on, it starts getting implemented inside that same project. But for waterfall, they don't care about feedback, they just move on with whatever needs to be done. Then maybe if they want to implement something later on, they can start a new project with them. I don't know if you get it.
Okay, thank you.
So any other question? Okay, let me just ask one question. There's an event, let me say a Scrum event. Scrum is under Agile. There's a Scrum event. Okay, is that question for me? I'm not Priska, by the way. I'm Neka Godstein. Let me say a scenario. Okay, let me talk about the project I've been working on. I've been working on a project with Victor. We've been. Can you guys hear me? Sorry. Hello.
I can hear you.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
Thank you. The scenario I'm going to use is I've been working on a project with Victor here. We've been working on designs for something. So we thought we were done with the project. And then we got feedback that the color we used wasn't flattering enough, the image, the person doesn't really look happy with that. So because we are using the agile methodology, we collected that feedback and now we are back to the planning stage and execution stage. I'm sure Victor can testify. I don't know if that helps first time. First time. Hello. Wait, am I
Hello,
still
I can
on?
hear you, but your voice is breaking.
Sorry, I don't know. My scenario I gave, I said I'm working on a project currently with Victor. We have a project, design project, so that's what Victor is, that's his field. I don't know if Gostan is on. He was the one who asked the question. He's not here. Let me go ahead. Can you guys hear me clearer now? Am I clearer now?
I can hear you well.
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you. But not that much.
Okay, well, I don't think it's from me. You can't hear me, possibly you can. We are working on a design project. We thought we were done. We already like moved on. We are even about to close the project, and then we got a feedback that our color wasn't flattering enough. The person on the design doesn't look like it's happy on that design, and that isn't what we want to like put out there. And so we collected that feedback, and now we are back to the planning stage because we're using the agile methodology. So we are back to the planning stage, and now we are executing we are now in the execution phase of the project. So it's possible that we could get more feedback and we will have to go back again to planning. But if we were using the waterfall methodology, because my mind, I would just be like, who has this one? We are already done. You guys get got time special.
Yeah, yeah. The network here is terrible. That's why I'm using chatbots.
Okay, I said I was going to ask a question, and I'm hoping somebody will answer. I don't want to have to pick randomly. I said yes. Scrum is under Agile, and there are different Scrum events. There's one Scrum event that happens like in the organization right now. So doesn't anybody have an idea of what that event is?
Sorry, I didn't hear you well. Can you come again?
From where? From my question or the explanation? Okay, my question, I said there is Scrum under Agile. Scrum is a framework under the Agile methodology, and the company uses Agile now that I know of. And so there are different events under Scrum. I think I mentioned one. So, and that happens within different teams. So if you are familiar with what that event is, you could tell me. I don't know if you guys understand the question. Do you people hear or understand the question?
Yes, we get the question.
Okay. Cool. Okay, somebody did not get the question. In my explanation, my topic is going agile, and I said agile is a methodology under project management, and under agile there's Scrum. Scrum is a framework under agile, and in Scrum there are different rules and principles and the rest, and different let me say different parts that the event has to follow. And right now most of the projects in the organization follows through this agile methodology. And so there's there's one of these Scrum events which we all do within our teams. We all do it within our teams, so everybody should like know what it is. So I'm asking like, what is that event? I mentioned it briefly during my presentation. I don't know if the question is understood.
I'm thinking it's Scrum planning. Sorry, sprint planning.
Yes, that's correct, but that was not the one I was hoping for. That's correct. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. But do I know only two, which is the
Okay.
sprint planning and
Which
the daily. Oh God, the daily sprint or daily scrum. But I know it's daily.
yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. It's also called the daily stand-up. That was the one I was hoping to hear. You guys understand. Thank you, Priska. I don't know, did you guys understand that?
Yes, we do.
Okay, thank you. And this is the end of my presentation.
Yeah, thank you.
Before we go, please, I'm taking the attendance. First time.
Are you going to be calling names?
Good morning, Abubakar.
I say, are you going to be calling names?
No, I'm not calling him. You just wait a little bit. Just wait. I know. All right. So everyone, thank you for attending this morning's session. Thank you, Neka. Thank you, Comfort. Thank you, Adibowale. Recognize your presence. Thank you, everyone, for attending. This morning we should have a two presenter, but the other person is another task to do, so he is not available. Sorry for that. But Neka, thank you for at least participating in this, and we enjoyed your presentation. Have a good day, everyone.
And you too.